No, looks like my camera isn't working today. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for the delay. I tried to get my cam working. Yesterday I tried it and it worked perfectly. Today I tried it and for some reason it's not showing up. Okay, let's start the new case, the hate boat. Something different from the love boat, I guess. I'm really bummed the cam isn't working. I would have loved to show you cam. I had worked on some pre-made overlays, which I thought looked nice. So I edited them.
An unidentified boat has turned up at a local marina. No name, no serial numbers. Now that may not seem like a job for CSI, but when the marina manager went aboard, he found a crew of one dead female, that is. Hook up with Eric Delco. He's one of our best, and check out this nautical mystery.
I really wish I had the cam working, but oh well. Let's go to the mysterious tugboat.
So, you're the new recruit, huh? Well, it sounds like you're making a big splash around here. Eric Delco. Glad to have you aboard. But right now, we've got some cleanup to do in here. It appears the life of this party ended up a victim. Cool in here. Air conditioning was left on.
Okay.
Shot in the head. Damn, she was a living doll. Emphasis on was. Who did this to her? Finger marks around the neck. Now, why strangle her, then shoot her in the head? Kind of redundant, don't you think?
Hmm.
Rope burns on the wrists. Tied up. For fun and games, or was she a real victim from the get-go this time? Somebody got lucky, and so did we. We'll have DNA to work with.
Okay. I'm rebooting the camera to see if that helps, but still no camera in my screen. Unfortunately. thought I saw it turn green here, but...
Why do I think this camera wasn't for routine surveillance? Somebody uninstalled electronic gear here. Let's grab a picture. Marine rope, usually used to tie up boats. What's this doing here anyway? Seem out of place to you? The way that boat is decked out for kinky fun and games, I don't imagine these home movies are family vacations.
Okay.
We have a cabin tricked out into a carnal carnival. Rope and duct tape weren't used to wrap packages here. At least not the kind you take to the post office. But bondage and S&M fantasies don't always lead to murder.
Sorry. Just replying to a message. I'm a bit bummed that my my equipment isn't working like I wanted to. I tested it yesterday and it worked. And today it's not working.
Picture's worth 1,000 words unless somebody tears
And
it
that
into tiny
bumps me
pieces.
out.
I'd like to see what somebody didn't like seeing.
No, that's still her. Okay. Nothing else. Then we go to the morgue.
Any way I can help?
Can you recover the victim body for me?
Glad to. A team is on its way now.
How long has this person been dead?
Not long, but with rigor mortis absent, I'd say perhaps 48 hours. Complete rigor begins to dissipate after 18 to 36 hours after death, and in the typical body is completely gone within 48 to 60 hours.
Has this person had intercourse recently?
No question. With the vaginal ripping combined with those marks, I'd normally suggest she'd been raped. But we have no evidence of struggle. No blood or skin beneath the victim's fingernails, in a setting that suggests rough sex play is par for the course. Here's a semen sample extracted from the Vic.
Are we looking for a sexual predator?
Possibly. The problem here is the bruises on the wrists and neck could also suggest willing sadomasochistic sex play.
Oh. Could the victim have been unconscious when she was killed?
Date rape turned into murder? Possibly. A wide variety of inhalation anesthetics can affect the nervous system, causing unconsciousness or skeletal muscles to relax. Though I haven't found traces of anything in her system, it's not always easy to find.
Okay, can we take a look at the body?
Please do. I'd be glad to see if you can find something I missed.
Okay.
Entry wound is small. Bullet doesn't seem to have exited the brain.
So there's still a bullet somewhere? Can only look at it, can't click it. Nothing to click. Did you find the bullet in the victim's head?
I did, but it wasn't anywhere near the entry wound. I had to look around for it. You know how these smaller bullets can ricochet around inside a skull.
Okay. Let's head to the lab.
What's up?
We have some stuff for you.
DNA's amplified and graphed. What are you waiting for? Computer's got it. Nothing else for you on that. To turn this into evidence, you're gonna have to put the puzzle pieces together. I've set it up for you on the assembly table behind me.
Okay.
Don't know what kind of rope tricks I can whip up from this. I'll send some fibers over to the microscope for a closer look. Do-it-yourself porn, and our Vic is the star, but there's no snuff film here. Things get a little kinky, but for the most part, stay friendly. Duct tape, 1,000 everyday uses. If you want, I can send it over to the microscope for you. Bullet from our Vic. Let's take a closer look. Check the microscope.
Okay. Oh, so many pieces. So many pieces of the puzzle. Nope. Okay, we got a bit. Why isn't this? Is there a piece in between? Ah. And there's a piece in between missing. Nope. Okay, slowly I'm getting there, I think. But it's so many pieces, guys. It's unbelievable. But I'm slowly getting there. Emphasis on slowly. Bum 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 bum. Okay, this is a bit boring for you guys, I know. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. But it's not too easy. But still, I'm trying. I think I'm getting there. Almost there, guys. Ta-da!
Well, our yacht has a name, anyway. Misfortune. Might be worth having Valera set up a search link on the computer.
Okay.
Set up a special link on the computer for that.
Thank you. What do we have? Okay, let's see if it's in there. No. 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 No.
Doesn't look like there's a match in that set.
Nope. Okay.
This boat is registered to Ella Sinclair, and as for that 911 call made 2 days ago, it matches a yacht of this description. Could be a blind alley, but we better go down it just the same. Let's get the 911 call recording from Yelena.
Okay. We did everything we could here.
The tear marks on this tape give it a unique identity, just like fingerprints. If we find other sections of tape with matching tear marks, they might help us piece this mystery together. Not surprising, just the kind of small slug, .22 caliber, that pinballs around inside a victim's head, then stays there. Which is good for us, not so good for the murderer.
Okay. Locations. Let's go to Yelena.
What do you need?
Can you tell me who the phone number from the 911 call is registered
Sure.
to?
Let me just check the local phone service providers. Here we go. Phone belongs to a Thad Wilson. Has a place on the bay which would not come cheap. Better check it out.
Okie dokie. Can we get the 911 call recording?
It'll still be in the database. Here it is. Digital version of the 911 recording made 2 days ago.
Okay.
There's a woman in this boat at my deck. A yacht, cream colored with burgundy and light blue trim. She's in trouble, naked in a red cabin. She might be dead. Oh my God! It's pulling away.
Okay. Just waiting for Yelena to say something. Okie dokie.
I'm Eric Delco. We're with the Miami-Dade Crime Lab, and, aren't you Julia Alvarez?
Of course I am. If you are with the police, don't you know where you are? What is this about anyway?
I'm sorry, Miss Alvarez. Just didn't expect to run into a celebrity. We were expecting a Mr. Thad Wilson.
Well, that's very flattering, Mr. Delco. But what do you want with Tad?
How do you know that?
I'm his wife. He's my manager. Don't you people pay any attention to the media?
My role today is as a CSI, and if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions, we can let you get back to your busy life.
I'm never too busy to help out the authorities. Please go ahead and ask.
Did you make a 911 call recently?
911 call? No. No, I can't say I have.
Is Thad around?
No, I'm sorry, he's out. Taking care of business.
Are there any other women on the premises that have might have called 911?
You mean a maid? Or what are you implying? That Julia Alvarez's husband needs other female companionship? Wouldn't you think I would be enough?
Miss Alvarez, no offense was intended, but that 911 call was from a woman on a phone registered to your husband.
No! How many times do I have to tell you?
We were just hoping you could answer the question. We'll look into the matter ourselves then. Thank you, Miss Alvarez.
Sorry. Okay.
Hey, what do you need?
Is it possible to get a clip of Julia Alvarez's voice?
With a celebrity performer like her? That's a snap. Here's an audio clip from a recent radio interview.
Okay.
We have been lucky to chat in the national market where Latin music is the exception, not the rule. And I think we have hit the bullseye again. Great rhythm and a melody you just can't get out of your head.
We've got 2 audio samples now, but it'll take a voice print analysis in the lab to confirm a match.
Let's go to the lab then.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. Oh, jeez. Go on. Control the mouse, Cindy.
I had our audio tech, Tyler Jensen, prepare a sound spectrograph of the call. It'll give you a voice print showing fundamental frequency, harmonics, and intensity of the voice. It's in the computer.
Okay.
I had Tyler Jensen make a sound spectrograph or voice print for you for comparison. It's in the computer.
Okay. Okay. And let's see. Should I just try to link those two? Let's just try.
This indicates Julia,
Oh.
despite denying it, did indeed make that 911 call. Maybe the evidence will convince her to really help the authorities this time.
Okay, good that I tried then. I think we have to talk to you, Julia, again. Locations, waterfront home. Why did you call 911?
I have told you repeatedly. I did not call 911. Please leave my property.
Maybe you'd like to make a personal appearance downtown.
I have nothing more to say, and your threats don't impress me in the least.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous. What a pain.
Okay, this is all we're gonna get. If she's not willing to talk to us, we probably need
Can I help
some
you out
to
in this
talk to
case?
her, because we matched her voice.
Despite denying it, we know Miss Alvarez made the 911 call 2 days ago.
Yep.
We also know that she mentioned a boat like the Misfortune and a woman who seems to be our Vic. We need any information our songbird has, and have every right to bring her in to sing for us.
Yoo-hoo.
Ready to perform now, Miss Alvarez?
Look, I know you think I'm acting like some kind of diva, but I just can't be part of this affair. I don't know any more than what is on that 911 call, that anonymous call, all right? And really, I just can't abide any more bad publicity right now. You know that saying, no such thing as bad publicity, long as they spell your name right?
I can understand that you don't want to be tied to bad publicity, but all we're asking is that you share and we'll shield you from the media.
Now you tell me. Every photographer in Miami took my picture as you people escorted me here in that police car. Go on. Ask your damn questions.
What did you see 2 nights ago when you called 911?
There really isn't much to tell. 2 nights ago, I came home from a charity fundraiser at the Palm Glen Club, just hoping to relax out on my deck in the evening breeze. I was not happy to find a strange yacht tied up to our private pier. I went on board to give the captain a piece of my mind. Only what I found wasn't the captain. The first mate, maybe that naked woman in that garage room on the bed, looking deader than disco. I booked it off that boat faster than a paparazzi outside a celebrity wedding. I came in and called 911. But while I was on the phone, I looked out the window and saw that boat taking off.
Okie dokie. Why did you hang up? Oh.
Well, I figured I must have jumped to the wrong conclusion. She must have been fine. Not dead at all. Dead drunk, maybe. But sober enough to pilot that boat away, at least. I mean, who else could have been at the wheel? I just hung up and fixed myself a drink, which I did not have out on the dock.
Where was your husband?
He stayed behind, at the Palm Glen. It was the big event of the season, and I just, felt like heading home a little early. Thad was having a fine old time, and I encouraged him to stay.
Okie doke. What did you leave the fundraiser?
I'd been in a recording session all day and had a hell of a headache going. Then everybody at the club was after me to sing a song or two. And the band there was just a bunch of rank amateurs, and last thing I wanted to do was sit in with them. All I wanted was to get away from that noise and all those people.
Where is your husband now?
Probably home by now. Could somebody get hold of him and have him send our driver out to pick me up? Assuming you're satisfied that I cooperated fully.
Sorry, Miss Alvarez. We're going to have to ask you to stick around. You know how fans are. They always want an encore or two.
Have you ever seen a woman on a boat before?
No, never saw her or that awful boat.
That's all we need for now.
Okie dokie. Ba-da-ba-dum. If Ted is home, let's go talk to him. There he is.
This is a private dock, fellas. You need help?
I'm Eric Delco, and we're with the Miami-Dade Crime Lab. Are you Thad Wilson, sir?
I am. But there seems to be some mistake. I haven't reported any crime.
We're following up on several leads in a murder case.
Murder? I can't imagine how I could be of help. But if I can be, I want to be. If you have any questions, by all means, ask.
Where were you 2 nights ago?
2 nights. Let me see. Would that have been the night of the fundraiser at the club? The Palm Glen, that is. I was there with my wife, but I'm afraid we, got into a bit of an argument and she kind of, stormed out. Listen, this is rather personal, and what with Julia celebrity and all. Could you please be discreet? Anyway, I just wandered out onto the golf course by myself and tried to, I don't know, get my thoughts together. Even the best marriages can hit a rocky patch, you know? And well, I was just bummed out and trying to deal with it.
Okie doke. Do you ever have boats dock here?
Julie and I don't own a boat. Never have. We like to come down and sit and relax and look out on the water. But we don't use the dock for boats. We don't even have friends who own boats.
Okay. How did you cut your hand?
Like a clumsy fool is how. Gutting a fish and the knife slipped. It was pretty bad. Blood everywhere. Had to get stitches.
Okay. Do you mind if we take a look around the dock?
You're more than welcome to do anything that'll aid in your investigation. Oh, but I should say, we had this swarm of seagulls pay us an unexpected visit, and they left their messy little calling cards all over the deck. You'll find more seagull droppings than evidence, I'm afraid. I haven't been out there since.
That's all we need for now.
Okay. There's nothing I can do here. Should be something, right? Nope. Nope.
Well, help from above. A shoe print baked into seagull droppings.
Okay. There's something here.
Nothing special there.
Oh. I thought this was red, but
That's not right for this. That's wrong for this application, partner.
what do I use then? Ah, it's a threat. Okay, my bad.
Keep up the good work and you won't need me around anymore.
Still have the feeling. I wish I could just walk around with this game. I have a feeling I'm missing something, but I don't know what. Oh wait.
Must be Thad's blood from that knife mishap gutting that fish, assuming he's telling the truth.
Okay. Do you think there's anything else? Been there. Let's head to the
Yes?
lab, guys. Evidence. Shoe print.
Shoe print scanned and in the computer.
Thank you. Fiber.
Tiny bit of fiber. You'll get a better look under the microscope. I'll send it over.
Blood.
DNA scanned and waiting in the computer for you.
That was all we got, yes? Yes. Okay, can I find something? Possible matches, let's see.
Sorry, that's not a match.
Why not?
Check the little details when you're doing the comparison. Then, when you're sure, you can ask me for confirmation.
This is a new shoe, this is a used shoe. They look exactly alike. At least according to me. Oh, then we don't have
Doesn't
a
look
match.
like there's a match in that set.
Nope. Can we find something for this one? Let's see. Nope. 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 Nope.
Doesn't look like there's a match in that set.
And nope.
We've confirmed that Miss Fortune was tied up at Thad and Julia's dock.
Yoo-hoo! Yay us! We found something. Okay. I just want to do this one more time. I didn't think they looked.
No match. You need to interpret, not guess. Remember, subtle details matter.
For some reason, should I have?
What now? Please do. I'd be glad to see if you can find something I missed.
I want some more for DNA to test, but I'm not allowed to have DNA. Oh. Wanted to grab my drink, but it's empty.
Sorry, officers. That's all I can think of for now.
Okay. Should I have gotten the victim's DNA from here then? Normally you get the victim's DNA, but not with this case. Oh, finally. That's what I forgot the first round. I was wondering where the victim's DNA was.
Ejaculate, the place where life begins, right down to the genetic code. It's also where identification begins. I've sent the DNA over to the computer.
This looks very much like
a match. This could mean that Thad was on the yacht. Intimately on that yacht. But we need a DNA sample directly from him to verify that. This also raises other questions, which we need to ask.
So I'm guessing we're going back to Thad, guys. Return, locations, waterfront, talk to him. Have you ever been aboard a boat called the Misfortune?
I don't think so. With a name like that, you'd think I'd remember.
With your seamen found aboard the Misfortune, I think you should remember.
Now that's crazy. Just impossible. I have never been on that boat. Look, we may have a dock, but we don't even own a boat. It just came with the place. I don't like the stupid things. I get seasick. Now, if you found my puke in there, that would be more likely. You better recheck your science, guys.
Can we get a DNA sample from you?
Not without a warrant, you can't. You're invading my privacy enough as it is.
It's all we need for now.
Okay, let's go to the Jelena and see if we can get that warrant, right?
Hey, what do you need?
Suspect warrant, Chet Wilson.
Well, you've got a good lead on him. But you haven't actually proven that his DNA was at the crime scene. And there's probably not enough to get you a warrant for a sample from him either.
Oh.
Maybe there's more physical evidence from the crime scene that you can tie to Thad?
Okay, that's a bummer. Let's talk to his wife then again. See what
Let's
she
invite
has
him
to say.
back.
Thad said you left the Palm Glen because of a fight.
That's right. That's what I told you before. Don't you remember?
I remember you saying that you had a headache. Long day of recording, lousy band making noise at the club.
Well, that's true too. But in addition, my husband can be an insensitive jerk sometimes. and his constant yammering in my ear. That was making my headache worse. I'm very busy. Do you mind?
What's your fight about that being with another woman?
Thad was seeing a sexual therapist. How I deal with that or not is my own business. It's personal, all right? My fight with Thad had to do with this recent internet embarrassment. Bad publicity like that, I don't need. I'm a performer whose image is tied up with sexuality. Having my husband... Well, I already said too much.
Do you know the therapist that was seeing?
We've never met. I do know her name is Ella Sinclair, and that she was a fraud. She is in fact a XXX movie star. Perhaps you have seen her in such a fine fare as Chili Dog Chicks and Road to Perspiration, or perhaps the little indie fleek on the net, co-starring my husband, whose sexual problems suddenly appear solved.
Okay. That's a lot of information to... Ooh. How did you find out about that and a porn
My
star?
fashion consultant read about them in a supermarket tabloid and told me. I dismissed it as trash until I did a little web search of my own. At the club, at the fundraiser, that's what the argument was about. All right? Satisfied?
It's all we need for now.
Maybe Thad will talk to us now? Tell us about the web video.
Oh my god. You know about that? Gentlemen, I truly am embarrassed. What can I say? Julie and I have been having problems. And when she learned about that video, she went off like a rocket. And who can blame her?
Do you know Ella Sinclair?
Don't think so. I meet a lot of people in my business, though. Suppose it's possible, but I don't think so.
I'm sure you do meet a lot of people. But do you usually leave your DNA behind on the bed where they were murdered?
Well, she said her name was Stella. Stella Claire. And it was therapy. Why are you looking at me like that? My psychologist prescribed her to me. 'Cause of this performance anxiety type problem.
Except when there's a video camera. She was prescribed to you?
Yes, it was perfectly straight up. So to speak. She's a sexual surrogate. Helps people with intimacy issues. And the tapes she made herself. I knew about it. She was monitoring these sessions so she could chart my improvement. When I heard the tapes had found their way to the net, I was beside myself, as you might imagine. I threatened legal action, but Miss Claire claimed she wasn't responsible. Said that Troy had collected the tapes from her a week earlier.
If what you're saying is true, then finding DNA in her bed would make perfect sense.
Who is Troy?
Troy Sullivan. Dr. Sullivan. My psychologist. He's who prescribed Miss Claire's therapy sessions. Maybe you've heard of him. He's well known.
Oh, we've heard of him. He's a paid expert witness in numerous criminal cases. Always for the defense.
How did Julia react when she found out about Ella?
She blew her stack, which wasn't fair. I told her that I was getting help in that, department. But I just hadn't told her to what extent or how. And then she acted like I was going to a prostitute or something.
Imagine. When all you were doing was innocently paying this woman to have sex with you.
Do you own a gun?
No, I don't like the things. But Julia? She doesn't go anywhere without one. A star like her needs protection from stalkers and other nutcases.
It's all we need for now.
Hey Tag, welcome! No worries, I had some starting up issues myself. As you can see, no webcam. I tried everything and yesterday evening it worked, and now I want to start it up and it says it's connected, but when I open the cam stuff, it shows the images, but it doesn't show the images in stream. So I decided to just stream ahead without the cam, and I'll try to find out what happened, what's wrong. I hope I will find out.
What do you need?
I said yesterday evening it was working well with my test run, and now let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm getting tired. Could Ella Sinclair also be using the name Stella Claire?
Close variants like that are typical for aliases. Let's check. Well, here's a hit for Stella Claire. Our sex therapy teacher is moonlighting in a related field. Seems she's a rising star in adult films. Her diplomas in sexual therapy may be well earned, but they're phony just the same. And she's had several prostitution busts to boot.
Yes, it's really the case. Yesterday I tried it out and it was working. I could wave at you guys, and today I want to boot it up. Nope. So, old-fashioned stream with the old-fashioned overlay. I had worked on this new overlay. Well, I took a pre-made one and I adapted it. Yesterday it was working, and of course today, nope. It's just one of those evenings, I guess. Let's see. Yelena, can you look up the address of Troy Sullivan, please?
Should be a snap.
Snap.
With this address on the east side, he must be doing all right. These must be some fancy digs.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing we're going to this fancy dig then. Ooh, nice view.
Eric, what brings you here?
I'm surprised you remember me.
Why, of course I do. We're both servants of the law, each in his own way. This must be a new partner. Nice to meet you. How can I help Miami-Dade's finest?
Do you know Thad Wilson?
I do, but we already have a problem. And I'd so hope to be of help. Thad's a patient, and of course, client-patient privilege precludes my sharing any information about him. Sorry.
Thad told us voluntarily that he's been seeing a sexual therapist at your prescription.
As I indicated, I'm not really in a position to confirm or deny that.
Do you know Julia Alvarez?
Now, that's a ridiculous question. You could ask anyone on the street, and they'd say yes. Of course I know her, personally, not just as a fan. Her music is not to my taste, rather too raucous and repetitious, but she's a charismatic performer, and personally, quite charming.
Do you know Ella Sinclair?
I do. She is, in fact, a sexual therapist, and I have on occasion referred patients to her when their sexual problems are related to emotional distress.
Okay. Are you aware that Ella is a porn star?
You must be mistaken. She has impeccable credentials. She's a highly intelligent, articulate professional.
Professional is right. Thanks for your time, Doc. We'll confer again.
Okay. No new evidence, so probably talk to Jelena again.
Can I help you out in this case?
Can you get a court order to make Troy Sullivan talk?
Ask and you shall receive. Dr. Sullivan is the guy who can illuminate Thad's little problem. We'll pick up the good doctor for you.
We're going to try again, Doctor. We have questions about Thad Wilson, Ella Sinclair, and Julie Alvarez.
Now that you've gone through proper channels, I'll of course cooperate. I don't like it. It's a violation of my ethics, but you give me no choice.
Could Thad have killed Ella?
In his public life, Thad is dominated by a strong woman, Julia. In private, to perform sexually, he needs to dominate women. Within reasonable, bounds, this can be acceptable behavior, but he has been known to get out of bounds, rough, enraged, out of control. Thad could, indeed, have killed Ella.
How does Thad get out of control?
Specifically, he likes to indulge in sexual play involving asphyxia with his partner. This is a more common sexual practice than you might think, and of course usually stops short of endangering the partner. However, with Thad, the less his partner likes the act, the more he gets aroused. Combining the act of love with punishment is obviously dangerous in every sense. You see, dominating women in Thad's life extends back to his mother and grandmother and, well, that's more than you need or wish to know, I'm sure. But I will confirm that, yes, I prescribed Ella to him.
Did you know that Ella was a porn star?
You use that term in a demeaning and judgmental way. An individual who performs in adult video and film is a professional. So is a sexual surrogate. Many psychologists will assign such films, prescribe them if you like, to patients with sexual problems as a learning tool.
You thought that Ella could cure him?
She specializes in retraining men with dangerous sexual behavior, guiding them into alternative, safer arousal. Ella had quite a touch for curing a variety of sicknesses. That's all I can tell you right now.
Okay. Let's talk to Julia again.
Yeah, let's have another chat with him.
Hey, Sigma, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. How are you doing? The case is going well. I had issues with my webcam and my overlay. I had tested it yesterday and it all worked perfectly. I wanted to boot it up today and of course it didn't work. So, well... But I think the case is going good. I think I'm on the right path. Still have no idea who did it. Has that ever acted violence towards you?
Well, actually...
How are you doing, Sigma?
Yes, this is embarrassing. My husband likes rough play. In bed. It's consensual.
Do you own a gun?
You know I do, and you know why. Famous people make enemies and friends, some of whom get too friendly.
Where is it now?
In my purse. Why? Did you want it?
Uh-huh.
What do you think, Miss Alvarez?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I'm very busy. Do you mind?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh. Let's test that
Hey.
gun. There you go. Something
Small
new for you.
but deadly. Whatever happened to a gal just packing a can of mace in her purse? I've put a search into the computer and a discharged bullet from this weapon into the microscope.
Good to hear. I'm doing alright as well. Ah, that's very good news, Sigma. Helping High Empire to a Grammy's playing. Just wanted to lurk you and support you as well. Thank you very much. Is Henpai still playing The Witness? Or did he move on to something differently?
Nothing new to report.
Nope. Not the same. Nope. 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 Yup. Almost to the end. Oh, I could never do what he's doing in that game. I hope he gets to finish it off. If we take this one, it's a 22.
The caliber is correct, but the rifling does not match. Looks like
Okay.
we may be looking for another murder weapon.
Okay. Done that. Julia said something about that, so let's go to that.
Sorry, officers.
Nope.
That's all I can think of for now.
I thought Julia said something about him. Bob. Something, nothing new here. Oh, what to do, what to do.
Yes?
Have a great stream. Thank you very much. I'm doing my best. Although I'm wondering what to do right now.
What do you need? Yeah, let's have another chat with him.
Thank
I'm
you
very
very much,
busy.
Sesma.
Do you mind?
Nope. Can we talk with...
Hey,
Wrong button.
Can I help you out on this case? Let's invite him back.
That's all I can tell you right now.
Okay. Can we now get maybe a warrant to talk with Ted then? Because he doesn't really want to talk with us?
Physical evidence and his psychologist indicates that Thad is capable of killing. Plus bruise marks on Ella's neck. Let's get Mr. Rough Stuff in here for a little chat. And get his DNA while you're at it.
What's this about? I've been open and helpful to you people. I've done nothing wrong.
Did you kill Alice Sinclair?
Of course not. I didn't kill her or anyone ever. I hadn't had an appointment with Stella, or Ella, for over a week.
Do you have an alibi for the time of Ella's death?
I already told you people I was walking around the golf course out at Palm Glen. With me, myself, and I. Sometimes I just need to be alone. Listen, my world is falling down all around me. Can't you cut me a break? How would you like it if your marriage was coming apart at the seams and you were all over the internet having rough sex with a sex partner who's turned up freaking dead?
Well, look on the bright side, Thad. If you killed Ella, where you'll be going, they like rough sex too.
Go ahead. Try to scare and intimidate me all you want. But I still wasn't on the boat that night.
We have a warrant for your DNA.
Sounds like I don't have a choice anymore. Go ahead. But be gentle with me.
Could Julia have killed Ella?
Julia? Don't be ridiculous. She may seem brassy and even abrasive sometimes, but she's got a gentle soul. She's an artist. Wouldn't hurt anybody, except maybe a critic. But if either one of us had done it, we're not stupid. We wouldn't leave evidence laying around.
Maybe not. But maybe you dumped it over the side. Maybe we need to go diving. Maybe I need to see if Yelena can pinpoint the best spot for us to go under.
Sorry, officers. That's all I can think of for now.
what's up?
Evidence.
Amplified and graphed that DNA, scanned it into the computer already. Go for it.
Nope. Let's go again. And this looks like a match as well. I'm guessing we have to talk to Jelena now for that diving thingy they were talking about.
Hey, what do you need?
Can you pinpoint the best place to
The
dive?
Coast Guard did some reconstructing of their radar records for us. Assuming evidence was tossed overboard, and based on a course tracked for the boat, I think we got a good spot to try searching for the murder weapon.
Okay. Let's go there then.
Okay, we've got a minicam attached to your short-range scuba gear, so I'll be able to keep track of you and your findings. But right now, your point of view is better than mine. Good catch. I couldn't make out that cell phone. Blends in with the rocks. Better snag it. You never know what's gonna turn out to be critical. Could be our missing gear from the misfortune.
Okay. Can't grab the pack? No. I wish I could move around. Should there be a gun here, you think? Okay. There's nothing in there. This is... I thought we would find the gun here, but... Oh!
You shouldn't stray too far with the short-range scuba gear you're wearing. Better stay close for now. You shouldn't stray too far with the short-range scuba gear you're wearing. Better stay close for now.
Okay. Bop. I'm guessing this is all we can find then. Let's head to the lab then.
Yes?
Is there a way to get better scuba gear? I think I will get it if I will find more evidence that will allow me to go back to that site. Knowing these kind of games. You start easy off and then...
No significant water damage, thankfully. I was even able to pull a movie clip from that phone. Last 3 frames give the only significant detail, though. I sent them over to the image enhancement equipment.
Hey Fandangly, welcome! Soda bottle.
Plastic bottle has a hole in it, and I don't mean the one the cap goes over. The hole through the bottom means the bottle got completely exposed to the salt water. No hope of finding gunpowder traces. But it may have been used as a makeshift silencer. This is high-tech and high-end, not exactly garbage that you might toss over the side into the drink.
Okay.
Seems Julia's gun actually belongs to Thad. Remember him?
Ooh.
The guy who said he hated guns, never owned one in his life?
Okay, that's new information. Nothing else new in this one?
That looks like a name brand on the top of that shoe. Pagley.
Okay. Let's talk with Thad about that gun.
What do you need?
Suspect Thad.
Yeah, let's have another chat with him.
Ahoy. That's totally appropriate with our hate boat. You said that you didn't own a gun.
I don't, really. I mean, I paid for it, but it's my wife's. I told you that.
Okay. talk with his wife then?
Let's invite him back.
See if she has something new. Why did you have Ted's gun?
It's not his gun. It's mine. I mean, he bought it for me, but I use it. Protect myself with it, I mean.
Okay. Not really getting a lot of help here from these guys. Which is kinda annoying. What to do next? Can we go back to that underwater side? Do I have better gear now? Or do I need something else to get that gear? Tools? No, tools.
You shouldn't stray too far with the short-range scuba gear you're wearing. Better stay close for now.
Okay, so nope. Still no better stuff. Let's go back to the lab then. I guess I missed something
Hey,
of the stuff we found. Items. Nothing at the bottom spotted? Or nothing at this, maybe then the bottle. I'm clicking all the wrong stuff today, it's horrible. There's bup. Ooh. Bop. Collection. Detection. Okay, we found something on the bottle. Then we go back to evidence, we give it to her.
scan that print, and the computer's got it.
She put it in the computer, search you open. One new fingerprint, there you go. Search. Found some possible message, let's see. Nope. Not nope. No. This. No, this is different.
Doesn't look like there's a match in that set.
Nope. That's unfortunate because that's the only fingerprint we have now. Ba-ba-da-bum. Oh wait, of course. Evidence, items. Can we? Aha! We can. I sort of miss the sticky tape stuff. I liked it a bit. Items. Trace. No.
Image enhancement and microscopy equipment is where that's headed.
Going there. Can we match these two up? There's a bomb. Maybe?
The contents of that duffel bag definitely came from the Misfortune. We've drawn some real aces, but I don't think we have a pat hand yet. For so much evidence, we still don't have a murder weapon. Let's get Yelena's read.
Okie dokie, boss. Let's go to Jelena.
Can I help you out in this case?
Do we need to dive again?
You still don't have a murder weapon. So consider this. The stuff you found? Our perpetrator might have just dropped it over the side of the boat. But a killer would really toss a murder weapon. We'll set you up with better dive gear. That'll give you more range. Go back to the underwater side and try searching further out.
Hey, I think this is what we need, Tag. Van Dandy, how are you today? Not too bad, thanks. Was cutting the hedges today, reminding me that I'm not used to physical stuff as I was a few months ago. Ooh, physical stuff, yes. Can we? Hey, we can go here now. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Can't use that here.
But I want it. It's so nice and shiny.
Now we're cooking. We've got our murder weapon.
How are you sure that's
Let's
a
find
murder
the
weapon?
hand that used it.
We haven't even tested the bullets yet. How can he be sure? Is this the only thing we're gonna find, or? Is there more inside then? Because I can't find anything. Nope. Doesn't show anything. Ooh. Is there anything else we can do with you? Nope, not really. Okay, no fingerprints thingies. Let's go to the lab, guys.
What's up?
Evidence, items. I give you a gun.
You'll find a search link in the computer for that gun you found. Took the liberty of putting a bullet from its chamber into the image enhancement equipment, too.
Wow, thank you very much. And I brought you some duct tape.
That's in the image enhancement and microscopy equipment. Where else?
Sigma says, how was the stream, my friend, to Tag? Tag says, Van Dandy, it sounds like a lot of work. I hope your body heals fast and lets you get some rest. We have fences here, so only grass to worry about. I only have a teeny tiny balcony, so nothing to worry about that way. Gun, bullet.
Looks like the sea gave up our murder weapon, all right.
Ooh.
Perfect match on the 2 slugs.
At Sigma Place, it went okay, thank you, the screen looked good, that's great, internet helped out too. Well, my screen looked good yesterday, Tag, and today it messed up, so it's not a guarantee, unfortunately. I still have to worry about how to get that stuff. Duct tape. Thing, little square little thingy.
Duct tape must have attached the bottle to the snout of the gun, creating a pop bottle silencer and making an exit wound in the plastic at the bottom of the bottle.
Okay. Search. Who owned this thingy?
Can't wait to hear Troy Sullivan explain how this is perfectly innocent, that he always keeps his gun underwater for safekeeping.
I think we're gonna talk to Troy again. Locations.
Hey, what do you need?
Continue. Troy.
Yeah, let's have another chat with him.
Why did we find your gun underwater?
You'll have to ask Ella. I gave it to her over a week ago, when she said she was feeling scared. Celebrity stalkers and such.
Can we have your fingerprints?
Sure, for what good it'll do you.
Okay.
That's all we need for now.
Yes? Prints in the computer. Hey, don't mention it.
Troy's fingerprints are linked directly to the murder weapon on the duct tape used to attach the jury-rigged pop bottle silencer.
Okay. Let's get... Oh wait, I have to check first. Return to lab locations. Red dot. Red dot. Red dot. No red dot. Okay, Jelena that is.
What do you need?
Location warrant. Troy's home.
His gun was near the crime scene and his fingerprint is on the duct tape from the makeshift silencer. Go to his home and see what you can find.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Ba-da-ba-da. Let's see what we can find. Can we grab those?
I'm getting a sick feeling. These clippings cover the last 6 months of that rash of prostitute killings. The media doesn't know it, but the bodies revealed evidence of necrophilia. I didn't think this case could get nastier. We need Alex.
Okay. No. Oh.
Brand name loafers. Pagley. We've seen the brand of these shoes before, but that won't hold up in court. We need 2 full shoe prints to get a positive match before we can consider it evidence.
Okay. There's nothing there anymore. I think this was the only bit we're gonna find. So let's go to the lab to check those
Hey.
loafers. Evidence, items, shoes.
Nothing special about the shoe, but maybe the tread will give you something more. I'll scan and drop it into the computer for you.
Thank you. Sigma says tag, glad to hear it. Yes.
We've placed Troy on the dock on the night of the murder. We have our killer.
Ooh. He said talk to Alex, so we have to go to the morgue.
Any way I can help?
Could our victim have been dead during intercourse?
I can neither confirm nor deny. However, it would fit the pattern of our working woman serial killer investigation.
Okay. Let's talk to some people again.
Hey, what do you need?
Who shall we talk to? Let's just start on top.
Let's invite him back.
Did Troy lend you his gun?
I can't tell you anything about that.
It's all we need for now.
Oh, okay, that's quick. Let's go to the next one then. Troy Sullivan.
Yeah, let's have another chat with him.
Why were your fingerprints on the duct tape?
I really don't know. I have some duct tape around my place, used for all sorts of repair purposes and so on. Someone may have borrowed that, innocently, or even to make things difficult for me.
So why did you do it?
I don't remember saying I did it. Maybe you could remind me.
Julia was prowling the Misfortune, having a look around the strange boat tied to her dock when she came upon Ella looking dead. Only Ella wasn't dead yet. When Julia hopped off the boat and went inside to make her 911 call, you made your getaway, Doctor. Sailing somewhere else more private to finish what you started. Which you did by putting a bullet in the troubled woman's brain.
I've appeared in court enough times to know that showing how a crime may have gone down isn't enough. All the circumstantial evidence in the world won't sell a jury without the why. That little thing called motive. I don't remember having one.
Are you sure, Doctor? Maybe you should heal yourself, 'cause you are sick. Those clippings in your room connect to this crime. The killing of a prostitute. Ella, as a sexual surrogate and porn actress, certainly fits to the cycle of such killings that we at Miami-Dade CSI have been trying to crack for months. Tell me this, Dr. Sullivan. Why wait until after your victims were dead to have your way with them?
You know, I really couldn't say. Maybe I could use a good head shrinker. And as far as healing myself, I just wouldn't have the objectivity. I'd be a lawyer defending himself, a fool for a client. And Mr. Delco, if you need an expert witness to testify for you in this case, maybe you should look elsewhere.
The mysteries of the mind are beyond even the best CSI. What a suspect has to say isn't as important as finding, following, and listening to the evidence. Nice work.
Okay. This was a very short case, I guess. Which of the following is not analyzed by a voice print? Saturation, frequency, harmonics, intensity. Saturation? What was the registration of the Misfortune? Anybody? I have no idea. I know 90210 was for, the code from Beverly Hills from a TV show. I have no idea. Let's go for this one. Thank you. What was roof of the shelter on the dock made of? Woven grass, plywood, plastic, tarp, canvas. I think it was woven grass. According to the gun registration, what was Troy Sullivan's address? I didn't pay that close attention. Did anybody notice? Where did Troy live? I just clicked on, oh, we got the dude, let's go on. I have no idea. My alibi for not knowing that the one is that I was on the run for that bit. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wrong. I had no idea. It doesn't even show me the right one. That's not... What color were the satin sheets on the bed where Ella was found? Red. So I missed one. Investigator name, Cindy. Current ranking, master. Best ranking, master. We, evidence collected was 30 pieces. We asked 64 questions. We asked 0 hints. I had 4 out of 5 and I have all active play as is used. And I'm getting a message. I will check it later. Smashed it yet again. Yes, thank you very much, Tag. I'm really sorry I didn't get the thingy working. the webcam. I have no idea what went wrong. I'll try to work on that now. Because the webcam is on my screen, it just isn't showing. I want to thank you very much for being here today, Thingy. Yes, the area where this I know it in Dutch, but I can't find it in English. You have this little area, these areas in OBS where you have the designated stuff. So you have one area where your chat comes up, you have one area where your game screen is, one area where you have your cheers, and the area where my webcam should be, it is showing, but it is not showing the images of the webcam. But as soon as I double click the cam info, it will show me what it sees. That's okay, it happens sometimes, I understand. Looking forward to it working. Yes, it was working yesterday. I tried it out and it was working, and it's just annoying. Now, thank you very much for being here with me today. I hope you have had a good night. It was a short stream, short case. We did well. I want to thank you very much for being here. I will tweet out again when we'll do the next case, the fourth one. Can I Google what the name is of the fourth case? Because I haven't checked it yet. Case 4 is called Sunstroke. Oh, is it one of those where you need to bring it to the front so it isn't hidden? I already tried that. I already tried it with putting it on the front, putting it a level up, and it's not showing the preview either. So, that's exactly what I've tried that, Again, Frank Dandy. I've tried that, and I'm just gonna log out of the stream right now and try to work on it. Hopefully I can get it working for next stream. Yes, I've been trying it for 10 minutes, and the steady thing is, if I double click on the cam information, it'll show me the cam. If I want to place it to show you guys, it's gone. So I'm gonna struggle with that one. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Van Dandy and Tag, for coming. And I thought Sigma was here as well. Did I miss anything? Sigma, Van Dandy, Tag. I think those were the people today. Oh, hope it goes well. Thanks for the great stream. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining me. Have a good evening, guys and girls. Bye bye.